What does Pope Francis mean by going to the edges? Hmm. Good morning. My name is Father Frank Buckley. Delighted to be your host for our morning meditation group, Flourishing During Times of Uncertainty. Today is Thursday. Today is going to be a great day. If you're new to the program, welcome. It's a three-part program. We always begin with a little inspiration. Lately, I've been using Pope Francis's new book uh, for the path to a better future, titled Let Us Dream. The second part is the heart of the program, a 20-minute contemplative practice where we give the first part of our morning to God. And the last part, something near and dear to Ignatius's own heart, a Jesuit Ignatian examen, where we look over the last 24 hours and notice where God has come alive for us in beautiful and sometimes new ways. So let's get going. This morning, we'll look at what Pope Francis has to say about going to the edges. We've made it through the preface, and this is how he begins part one, titled A Time to See. In this past year of change and crisis, my mind and heart have overflowed with people. People I think of and pray for and sometimes cry with. People with names and faces. People who died without saying goodbye to those they loved. Families in difficulty, even going hungry because there is no work. Sometimes when you think globally, you can be paralyzed. There are so many places of apparently ceaseless conflict. There is so much suffering and need. I find it helps to focus on concrete situations. Let me repeat that. I find it helps to concentrate on concrete places, concrete situations. You see faces looking for life and love in the reality of each person, of each people. You see hope written in the story of every nation. Glorious because it's a story of sacrifice, of daily struggle, of lives broken in self-sacrifice. So rather than overwhelm you, it invites you to ponder and to respond with hope. You have to go to the edges of existence if you want to see the world as it is. I've always thought that the world looks clearer from the periphery, but in these last 7 years as Pope, it has really hit home. The world seems clearer from the periphery. You have to make for the margins to find a new future. When God wanted to regenerate creation, he chose to go to the margins, to places of sin and misery, of exclusion and suffering, of illness and solitude, because they were also places of possibility. Where sin increased, grace abounded all the more. Well, Pope Francis hits it out the park again. When we go to the places on the periphery, we go to those places of possibility. I can think of no better way to start the journey than with a morning practice. So let's get comfortable. I invite you to take your shoes off. I'm going to lower the lights and then we'll begin. One of the ways we flourish is to unplug, so I invite you to unplug from all technology. I will set the timer for 20 minutes. We'll begin with the sound of the bell, a little guided meditation, and end with the sound of the bell. So let's begin. Listen, listen. The sound of this beautiful bell returns us to our true home. As always, let's begin with diaphragmatic breathing. I invite you to lower or close the eyes, whatever feels safe and comfortable. Begin with an inhale and an exhale. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time. Give it all you got. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe on your own. Take the attention to the body. We always start with the feet pressed onto the green earth, our mother. Father General invites us to take care of our mother, the earth. Just feel her support and know the only thing she asks back from any of us is a little respect. And we can all do that. Moving up the body, we arrive at the shoulders, the place we can hold a little tension. And it's this moment we can just let go of any tension, let it slide down the shoulders, the back, and let the earth receive it. She's plenty big enough to hold it. Let go, surrender, relax, renew, and restore. And as you surrender, just notice if you feel a little lighter. Moving towards the front of the body, we arrive at the heart. That place, the spiritual world literally touches the physical world. I invite you to take your hands to the heart. Focus on something this morning for which you're grateful, and just name it in one word. And we'll seal that intention with an inhale and an exhale. And just notice what you feel. Just cultivating a little attitude of gratitude. And in the spirit of St. Ignatius, we'll focus on an intention. Ignatius invites us to ask for what we deeply desire in this moment, being courageous enough to ask God for something great and beautiful today. We'll seal the intention with an inhale and an exhale. Take the attention to your sacred word. Repeat it 4 or 5 times. Listen to the traffic, the sensations in the body, the miracle of the breath. Drop down and enjoy a little deep rest. Please continue. Gently bring your attention back to the room. If the eyes were closed, go ahead, open the eyes. Let's circle the wrist a little bit to re-engage with the world. There you go. Inhale, raise the arms up. Little twist to the left and to the right. Little back bend, look up towards the heavens, and then just round the back to neutral. Release the hands, shake out anything you've been holding on to. And now we will move back into our Jesuit Examen to finish our morning practice. And for this morning examen, we just look over the last 24 hours. Notice where God's come alive and feel free to drop it in the comment box. And I'll just share aloud while you're doing that. So for me, yesterday was Ignatian West, which is a little like Jesuit Volunteer Corps, but for people who have already kind of retired and are older. It's a really great group of people run by Ann Hansen, and they have a retreat. I did it a few years ago for them on flourishing. It was at Loyola High School. This year, it was flourishing during a pandemic through Ignatian spirituality, and it was really great. We used something we've used in our own group here, Pope Francis's idea that when we come through a crisis, we're either better or worse, but never the same. So it was really great to do that yesterday. Also, looking forward to today. It's Thursday. It's our Flourishing and Recovery group. I'm very excited about connecting and just working with people out on the streets struggling with addiction. And then last but not least, I really love Pope Francis's inspiration for us this morning that when we go to the periphery, and by periphery, I think he means when we go to the periphery of the world, but also the periphery of our own hearts. When we go there, we begin to live in this world of possibility, and we actually come out of this crisis better. So, those are my places God has come alive for me recently. And of course, being with all of you in this contemplative community has made my life so much richer. So thank you all for tuning in this morning. Tomorrow is Friday. We always do a little poetry on Friday for our inspiration, and for the examen, we look over the whole week. So have a beautiful rest of the day. God bless you.